legit. Anything you want.
XRP market dozes off after the release of Ripple's xRapid. Ripple, the blockchain company that has assisted the new technology in experiencing adoption and carrying a reliable reputation before the traditional industries, recently launched its cross-border payment service, xRapid, or commercial use. The launch was a massive hit in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, pushing the XRP market to a new high. Regarding the advantages of xRapid, Ripple in its announcement blog wrote that XRP contributes to the functioning of the service by providing liquidity on exchanges around the world. The blog read, "Rapid eliminates the need for a pre-funded Nostro account when executing a cross-border payment. It sources liquidity from XRP on exchanges around the world. As a result, cross-border transactions occur in minutes and at a lower cost compared to traditional methods till date. Some of the customers up for the purchase of xRapid have knowingly been Mercury FX, Qualix, Italis Corporate Federal Credit Union, among others." However, the positivity surrounding the launch has not made much of a distinction in the XRP market as the cryptocurrency market continues to move vertically. At the time of writing, XRP was trading at $0.444 with a market cap of $17.7 billion. The prices were showing a drop of 2.13% with a 24-hour trading volume of over $291 million. The market price of the cryptocurrency has not displayed effective horizontal movements in almost 2 weeks. Around the mid of October, the XRP price jumped from $0.4 to $0.5 but remained relatively stable and lost its volatility in the following days to a considerable amount. In a recent update, Ripple also announced its partnership with Flutterwave, which is a payment system based out of Africa. The partnership is expected to connect Africa with the global economy through the integration of the blockchain technology to boost the country's businesses.
Ripple might be about to grab most of Japan's money transfer market. The Ripple-powered Money Tap app is set to roll out across dozens of Japanese banks any day now. The SBI Ripple Asia Japanese Bank Consortium was formed in 2016 as a network of 15 banks. It has since swelled to 61 member banks covering almost 80% of banking assets in Japan. The deal has been in the works for years, and now seems to be on the cusp of making a prominent move in the form of the Money Tap app. The app was announced in March, but the app website went up only hours ago. It's not downloadable yet, but the live site suggests it might be very, very close. The site says the app will be downloadable in autumn 2018, which is broadly any time from now to November. The Money Tap app will initially be going live for 3 consortium members: SBI Net-Sumishin Bank, Saruga Bank and Resona Bank, before a staggered rollout to the rest of the 60-odd consortium members. If all goes well, Ripple might lock in the vast majority of international money transfers going in and out of Japan in the coming days. A vast improvement. SWIFT is generally entirely inadequate for consumer money transfers, especially for relatively small remittance payments. In Japan, the transfer fee alone might cost about 12 hours of labor for a migrant worker. It's hard to say though, because the actual transfer fees will vary widely. This often necessitates multiple trips to the bank at a later date to cover shortfalls when the initial transfer fees paid weren't enough. Through Money Tap, Ripple aims to drop fees to a fraction of the current norm and usher in reliable same-day transfers. With such a distinctive edge and so much need in the marketplace, it seems quite likely that it will take off. Other players in Japan's market are also moving to shove SWIFT out of the way, but it's reasonable to assume that none of them have the same reach as the Ripple-friendly Japanese banking consortium. Realistic competitors include remittance companies such as Western Union, which are already more competitive on fees, but without a hard digital pivot, these might risk losing their edge. Other low-fee international money transfer services similarly might not be able to match the sheer cost-effectiveness of a Ripple-powered system. In 2016, MUFG, Japan's largest bank, seems to have initially struck off on its own through a partnership with Coinbase. The Nikkei Asian Review describes the purpose of the partnership as an effort to find a replacement for SWIFT. As an aside, this strongly suggests that Coinbase has viewed itself as a potential Ripple surrogate for years now, which might go some ways towards explaining why an XRP listing on Coinbase might never happen. MUFG has since joined the Ripple-powered consortium though. Credit where it's due, SWIFT has also been aggressively moving towards blockchain solutions, but may have found itself at an inherent disadvantage because actually deploying a SWIFT blockchain solution would mean a lot more overhauling by the banks, and it's not really in a position to force this. It doesn't show any signs of becoming a competitive option for smaller consumer money transfers anytime soon. Beyond Japan, it's worth noting that the problems with absurdly expensive and unpredictable remittances are everywhere, albeit in slightly different flavors. Take a look, for example, at how much it might cost to make a bank transfer from Australia to New Zealand.